part to try and switch that around and get some pressure on Sandwraith, because Sandwraith is a much harder tanky carry than Forsaken Archer is. Forsaken Archer versus Sandwraith one-on-one is just a devastation by Sandwraith.
Agreed. And they will definitely do well if they get this Sandwraith properly found.
Yes. It does actually look like an... oh, well, where's... oh, he is actually moving down to the bottom. Playgrider is running down there. He didn't really TP, but... so it looks like they are moving that whole tri-lane down there, and... it looks like Voodoo Jester is doing more of a roaming roll towards that middle, which I really like about that. They don't necessarily need, especially against one hero, that 3-hero presence there the entire time. Glacius and Forsaken Archer, obviously. Glacius is a great harasser and a great support player, so they don't necessarily need Voodoo Jester there the entire time, so it's good to see him moving around towards that middle lane, trying to get Chipper some kills, too. Let's see Pharaoh getting run down by Playgrider and Sandwraith, but managing to get away, get back to his tower.
Yeah. If we take a quick look at the early farm stats, just to see which tri-lane's getting a bit of farm, it does seem like the Legion heroes, the Hellborn heroes, Forsaken Archer and Chipper, definitely getting a good farm, both 17 creep kills, definitely good. But the Hellborn tri-lane, that Sandwraith is also having 17 creep kills, so in that sense they're both doing sort of the same. Forsaken Archer does have that kill, which does boost their experience and gold farm by a little bit, but I don't know. It seems like the Legion team has a bit more the farm a bit more spread out with 2 other heroes who also have decent creep scores, whereas that Hellborn team only has their two main carries, I suppose I should say.
Yeah, well, and even I guess they really don't, though, because Wretched Hag's sitting at about 163. I guess Pharaoh is sitting at about 120, so he's not doing much better. So I guess the solo hero really kind of struggling on the Pharaoh side, but looks like he is going to get initiated on dropping the Mummy Wall, trying to block people out. Voodoo Jester looks like he's going to be getting chased down, but throws a great stun, and Pharaoh coming with the Hellfire to block him out. Looks like they're both going to get away pretty reasonably well. Both back into the tower. As we see Phasma going down in the middle lane to that Malphus, looks like chased him down. So good micro by Hellbringer taking him down, and he really needed that kill to get back into that lane. Chipper obviously had a pretty dominating farm over him, but now really evening it out with that kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he... oh, I guess it's normal that he got his Malphus killed immediately, but it's sort of a shame. He could have done
oh, looks like Pharaoh's going to go down, too. If they can get this nuke off on him, yep, and he will go down to that Sandwraith nuke and the Playgrider nuke. Well done by him for a good stun. Pharaoh's running, and she managed to hit him with it.
Definitely not the easiest of stuns to hit at times, but
no, and obviously with the recent nerfs, it's really slowed down, and it used to be such a dominating stun just because of the speed it moved at. It was very difficult to dodge, but it is a little bit easier now, and definitely more of a skill shot for Nymphora to hit.
Definitely. I love the old school Nymphora, the really old
looks
school.
Looks like Chipper's going to go down on Playgrider right here. Looks like Playgrider's definitely going to go down. Using that ultimate to get some damage on him and then shooting him down with the missiles. Still trying to chase Nymphora. I don't know if he's going to catch him. I don't think he's going to. I think he goes, ooh. Good missiles right there.
No.
But not a third one to follow it up, unfortunately. So Nymphora will get away and use the health pod in the woods there.
Well, he's only level 6, so he doesn't really have a third rocket yet.
Oh, just stupid. But yeah, didn't manage to get that cooldown off.
No, it's 4 seconds. It's a short cooldown, but it's not short enough to actually, do sort of a last-minute burst like that, which is a good thing, really.
So they're going back to your points about mouse batteries. I know how much you hate them.
Oh, mouse batteries. That's just lovely. Yeah, I personally never use wireless mice. Then again, I'm a bit of a fake gamer because I use the cheapest mouse I can find and just use that, and I never seem to have any trouble with that. People always give me grief about it, but hey, it works for me, so whatever.
Hey, if it's got 2 buttons and a scroll wheel, I'm pretty much not complaining about it.
Yeah, that's exactly my sentiment as well.
The Hellborn, or the Legion, I'm sorry, really evening out this creep score. Obviously, Forsaken Archer still with a very good farm, and Chipper still with a very good farm, but Hellbringer and Sandwraith really turning it up, trying to get those creep kills. Sandwraith's still a little bit down, but mainly because of that hero kill. He's pretty much keeping the creep score even. He's got 5 less creep kills, the same level, so he's doing a good job keeping it relatively even. I'd like to see him get a kill or 2. Obviously, that 1 kill he really wasn't going to get. Playgrider getting the kill on Pharaoh there was.
Yeah.
Looks like they moved Pharaoh mid, so maybe Chipper gonna go down and try and stop that tri lane a little bit more. Obviously, Pharaoh wasn't really doing much except trying to stay alive out down there.
Yeah, definitely. I think Pharaoh is probably the better choice to send mid right now and get him those 2 extra levels really quickly. I mean, I'm not gonna say he needs the extra farm because, well, obviously a Pharaoh could use the farm to get some tankiness, but the main use in the Pharaoh in most games is that in the mid game, even in the in the late stage of the phase, in the laning phase, you can pretty much use that ultimate to get off pretty perfect ganks. If you get someone in your ultimate and your mummy walls, they're probably going down. And, you know, since he wasn't getting any good levels in that other lane, because he was solo laning and he's only now level 5, which is the same level as Forsaken in a tri lane, he definitely could use those extra levels to get to level 6 quickly and start ganking and just support his team the way he's supposed to.
Yeah, obviously Pharaoh's ult very, very powerful. You make one misstep, one bad positioning, and he can trap you for. I mean, he's got the stun on the thing plus the mummies. I think mummies trap for 3 seconds. He's got level 1 and it's traps for 3 seconds. 3 seconds is a long time in a gank.
Absolutely.
A very effective ganking hero, and like I said, it's such an instant kind of thing. It's not like a Devour hook where it's really you have to dodge people. If you're in a bad position, then you're pretty much dead, and there's nothing you can do about it with a couple stuns.
Exactly.
Sandwraith missing a nuke right there on Voodoo Jester probably would have gotten the kill if he would have directed that towards him, but missing it and 4 going down to Chipper's chase, and then Chipper getting a double tap on Plagueguard, a great missile.
Not sure. Oh, there we go.
Looks like Hellbringer's coming in for the support, and looks like he is going to get Voodoo Jester. I don't see him surviving that dot damage, but well done by Hellbringer coming in. Looks like Chipper's running away pretty slow, too. Hellbringer's still coming after him. They have that sight on him from the Sandwraith nuke.
Yeah, definitely a good dodge there by Sandwraith, dodging the turtles and 2 or 3 missiles.
Yeah, it was well done by him. Obviously, Chipper did a good job picking off those 2 supports, but they really needed that kill on Sandwraith. So actually, we see Pharaoh getting initiated in the middle lane by Hellbringer, Wretched Hag. Ults into Hellbringer, but won't have enough mana to mummy, and goes down to... who's got the kill? Hellbringer. Wretched Hag using that ultimate to... Oh, no, she didn't use the ultimate. She used the Haunt on him. So using those 2 dot nukes to really bring him down. Pharaoh not having the greatest game so far, but...
Well, it's definitely a good choice by this Legion team, ganking Pharaoh. He does have level 6 now, so he's at least got his ultimate, which is hopefully going to give them some extra offensive power in this game.
As we see Chipper getting another kill using those missiles. Great job by him. He's really doing a good job of disrupting this tri-lane and really screwing with support. As we see Hellbringer using his ult actually onto Voodoo Jester and Chipper. Chipper and them trying to run away. Here comes Pharaoh down to help him out. Going to activate the Hellfire and block off Sandwraith. He really needs to get out of there, though. He's taking a lot of damage from the Malphus and a lot of damage from everyone else. Pharaoh doing a good job, and actually he will trap him so the Chipper can get the kill with the missiles. Well done. Good trap. And like I said, that's a great combo. Just everything that Chipper does is completely synergized with those Pharaoh mummies. It's a great positioning tool, and good job by him. Voodoo Jester really needs to get away, or else his Malphus is going to kill him. Well done, though. They tank it for him, and they managed to take him down. Good job by the Hellborn team there, really just supporting Pharaoh, obviously coming in at the last second to kind of save them, using that Hellfire to really block them off and do a good job of supporting his team.
Indeed, it what I've been thinking about is really that this Hellborn team, they did send Hellbringer mid, but if you think about it, if you put a Hellbringer up against a Chipper in terms of what they can do for their teams once they've got some farm and some levels mid, is that, you know, obviously this Chipper is doing so much more for his team than that Hellbringer ever could. If Hellbringer really wants to make much of a difference, he's going to have to, well, basically step it up and gank as much as this Chipper has, because this Chipper is all over the place. He's running around almost to bot almost every time he can, getting killed, stopping that tri-lane from getting a proper farm, and he's doing a very good job in that regard, and I don't see Hellbringer doing much of that yet, so I really hope that they realize that they need to do something with this Hellbringer. And we see him porting top.
Yeah, they're porting top with him for getting that ultimate out on Forsaken Archer. Looks like she is going to go down to the dot, unfortunately. Managed to juke around, but looked like Wretched Hag actually knew she was going down, so they really needed that. She was at about 320 gold per minute, now dropping down to 280, but she was getting a great farm in that top lane, really just free farming while they concentrate on that bottom lane. A lot of action going down there, but looks like the Hellborn was actually going to come in again. Looks like Chipper going for an M4 going to take her down. Hellbringer trying to run away from Glacius. I don't see Glacius DPSing him down, though. Pharaoh coming with the ult, though. He will be able to. If he can get those mummies off, good job by Glacius coming back and freezing. He is going to go down to Wretched Hag, though. Pharaoh still chasing down Sandwraith, looking for a couple missiles from Chipper, it looks like. Hopefully Chipper can get some DPS on him. Chipper choosing to go for Wretched Hag. I don't know if that's the best option. I would like to see him take down that Sandwraith, but Pharaoh actually accidentally blocking his teammates out from that not really trapping Sandwraith, but blocking his teammates, and it looks like they might be able to get Sandwraith if Chipper can get a few more nukes, but it looks like he is out of mana, unfortunately, so they're probably not going to be able to get him. Well done by the Legion here with the support, and M4 even, and Lean 4 and Playground are even coming in right now to finish up. Looks like the Hellborn team should probably back around now.
Yeah, we definitely see this Legion team. They're making an effort, but it's not working too well just yet. Probably, that Pharaoh, they've got such a good ganking team. Chipper does so much burst damage, and you've got Pharaoh who can pretty much either trap someone or actually cut off part of a team by using his mummy walls. I mean, even if it's just 3 seconds, still he can pretty much make sure that you get 2 or 3 heroes, and the rest of the team just gets blocked out and has to walk all the way around, all the way 3 seconds before they can do anything to help. That is definitely a very powerful ability, and I am hoping that once this Plague Rider actually levels up to 6 and gets his ultimate, we will see some change in the teamfight dynamics. But I'm not sure if it really will. Of course, that ultimate is very powerful, but as you say, when you're in a tri lane and you've got support heroes going there and they level so slowly, then their offensive abilities they get reduced so much because they don't have the proper levels to do anything. So by the time that Plague Rider finally gets his ultimate, it might not actually do enough damage to really do anything useful in combat. And we're gonna have to wait and see what kind of difference it actually will make. But right now, even if you say that the Hellborn is probably doing a better job in team fights and ganks and stuff, once Plague Rider gets that level 6 ultimate, you've really got the full team potential sort of going in combat, and then we'll have to see what happens.
We're actually going to see some initiation bottom lane. Looks like Chipper and Voodoo Jester and Pharaoh actually initiating on a Plague Rider, managing to take him down. Sandwraith using his ult to jump around, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hellbringer using his ultimate, though, dropping Voodoo Jester and Pharaoh really, really low. Wretched Hag using her ult, just hitting Chipper, though, and they're going to take Chipper down. Pharaoh trying to run away. Voodoo Jester looks like he's going to manage to get away. Pharaoh really in some danger from this Wretched Hag. She is pretty low on mana. I don't think she has enough for Blink and a burst, but she's just going to